Exclusive interviews. David Neeleman is the founder and CEO of Brazil's Azul Airlines and the founder of and former CEO, as you probably know, of JetBlue. Also with us, Dr. Florence Comite, David Neeleman's doctor and a specialist in precision medicine. We're going to talk to you, David, about some airline news as well, but we want to talk to you about this first, what you're calling genetically driven healthcare. Can you explain?
Well, I'm getting older. I've got lots of kids, lots of grandkids, and I wanted to be able to live healthy. I think health is the most important thing, and put a lot of years into JetBlue, and I thought, it's time to kind of get myself, kind of tuned up for the Middle Ages, and so I got a hold of Dr. Comite, and for a few years ago, and we started working together, and I loved her research approach. It wasn't just throwing pills at you. It was, okay, here's your blood, take it once a quarter, we'll analyze it, we'll look at your genome, and we'll see what you're predisposed. I have diabetes in my family, so I was worried about that. So what do I need to do? And so it was something that I feel great about. I've never been healthier, I've never been stronger, and I can work out and keep my son-in-laws in shape by working out harder than they can.
Dr. Comite, how many CEOs and executives generally do you work with?
Hundreds,
wow.
But more than CEOs, any man, any woman who's heading into their 40s is going to see changes and declines in their health. And by getting an understanding of what's going on at a deeper level, genes, lifestyle, David dropped down earlier today and did the insanity workout. So he's not just about genes. And when you look at all those factors, you can predict what's going to happen in the future.
What does it cost?
Well, actually, interesting you say that. $130 right now to actually get genomic testing. There is a company that I'm working with to do that based on the West Coast called Genofen. Also, Base Health is the brand company name. And you can actually look at your saliva and do something called genotyping and gives you a sense of it. But the trick is, with genes, is that you never know if they're really going to express themselves. There are actually switches on genes, and by working out, eating right, taking supplements and medications, you can actually turn off your health, the bad stuff, and really look forward to a great health destiny.
David, Americans are so susceptible to diet fads. How are you sure that this isn't just one of them, or are you sure?
No, I think it's, like I said, it was a scientific approach. Dr. is a Yale-trained physician that has tons of research behind her, and she never recommends anything unless she's done the research on it. And, the numbers don't lie. And so, as I have lowered my body fat and increased my endurance and changed, all these blood tests as I watch my blood sugar drop and my cholesterol drop, those are all important factors for someone who's entering their golden years. And so, I've never felt better. I would endorse it wholeheartedly.
You made a full lifestyle change, or at least close to one, it sounds like. Are you doing things that you never did before?
Yeah, I work out every day. I try not to eat any sugar. I try and stay away from processed foods.
But that
it's
sounds
sensible
for anybody.
It is, but I think when you look at the scientific approach, where you actually look at your blood, you have 4 pages of stuff, and then she has supplements that we adjust every quarter based on how my blood is at the time, and so it's very technical, it's very precision.
It's really not for everybody. I'm an identical twin, and my twin sister and I are different. And that's what's tricky about genomes and also the lifestyle, the medications or the supplements or anything we look at. So just because you're the same as the next person, which I happen to be, doesn't mean your body expresses the genes in the same way. And that's what makes general information not as good as specific information.
How much would you estimate you've spent, David, on this?
Oh, my health is priceless to me. It's a very, very small percentage of my net worth. It probably should be more, because I see a lot of people that are in their 70s and 80s they're not healthy. And wow, and they have billions, and what would they trade to be healthy? And that's
but Dr. Clearly, you're saying it only costs $130
to do the genomic testing. The rest of it is really information that most doctors know. It's getting blood tests. It's looking at your own health, your family history, your lifestyle, what you eat, if you sleep. And it's taking it in balance. So to go to one extreme or the other never makes sense. You really look at moderation and not follow fads and trends.
Yeah.
But the genomes really
itself.
help you. Testing itself for the genetic testing is $130 right now.
All out-of-pocket costs?
Yeah, right now. Although there are genetic tests, for example, looking at how well you metabolize drugs, because you two, for example, would take drugs of different amounts. Your body may use it up differently. And so that's covered by insurance, actually. So there are companies already up and running.
Gotcha.
Fascinating. As you said, working with a lot of executives, hoping that maybe they can
just buy the book.
Enjoy, the years.
The book's cheaper than the test.
A little bit more. David, by the way, while we've got you, we just want to get your take on something.